Ladies and gentlemen, warriors and fighters, hear me now. I am Vegeta, Prince of all warriors, and today I stand before you to share a truth that has defined my very existence. The relentless pursuit of breaking one's limits. In a universe filled with insurmountable challenges and adversaries that push us to our breaking points, it is easy to succumb to despair, to think that we have reached our peak, that we can go no further. But I am here to tell you that this is a lie. It is a deception of the mind, a barrier that exists only because we allow it to. I have faced death, humiliation, and defeat more times than I care to remember. But each time I stood back up, stronger and more determined. Breaking your limits is not a single event, a moment of sudden transformation. It is a journey, a path fraught with pain, struggle, and sacrifice. It begins with a single step, the decision to never accept mediocrity, to never settle for less than your absolute best. For me, it began on the dying world of my birth, where I was taught that strength is all that matters, that the weak are destined to be trampled underfoot. From a young age, I was driven by the desire to surpass even the mightiest of beings, to become the strongest in the universe. But strength alone is not enough. It is the heart, the will, the unbreakable spirit that truly defines a warrior. I learned this the hard way, through countless battles where brute force was not enough to secure victory. I had to adapt, to evolve, to push beyond what I thought possible. The first time I truly understood the meaning of breaking my limits was on the battlefield against Kakarot, the one you know as Goku. Time and again, he surpassed me, not because of his superior lineage, but because of his unwavering spirit. It was infuriating, maddening to see a low-class warrior achieve what I, a prince, could not. But it also ignited a fire within me, a burning desire to reach heights even he could not imagine. To break your limits, you must embrace the pain and the struggle. Pain is not your enemy. It is your teacher. It is the forge that tempers the steel of your resolve. Every setback, every failure, every defeat is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to become stronger. When I faced Frieza, the tyrant who destroyed my home planet, I knew I was not strong enough to defeat him. But I also knew that I could not allow that to be the end. I used every ounce of my strength, every bit of my willpower to push beyond my limits, to achieve a new level of power. But power alone is not enough. You must have a purpose, a reason to fight that goes beyond mere survival. For me, it was the pride of my race, the legacy of my people. It was my family, my comrades, and the desire to protect what I hold dear. When you find your purpose, your reason for fighting, it becomes a source of limitless strength. It is the fuel that keeps you going when your body is broken and your spirit is crushed. Breaking your limits also means embracing change, being willing to let go of the past and accept new ways of thinking. For the longest time, I was consumed by my pride, my belief that I was destined to be the strongest simply because of my birthright. But I learned that true strength comes from within, from the willingness to adapt and grow. I trained under masters I once would have deemed unworthy, learned techniques I once scoffed at, and through this humility, I achieved greatness. You must also understand that breaking your limits is not a solitary endeavor. It is the bonds we form, the connections we make that give us the strength to push beyond. My rivalry with Kakarot, my love for Bulma and my children, my respect for my fellow warriors. These relationships have shaped me, driven me to become more than I ever thought possible. Do not be afraid to lean on others, to draw strength from those who believe in you. Finally, never lose sight of your ultimate goal. The path to breaking your limits is endless. There will always be new challenges, new enemies, new heights to reach. Do not become complacent. Do not rest on your laurels. Always strive for more. Always seek to improve. The moment you think you have reached your peak is the moment you begin to decline. In conclusion, breaking your limits is a lifelong journey, a constant battle against the constraints of the mind and body. It requires unwavering determination, an unyielding spirit, and a willingness to embrace pain and change. It demands that you find your purpose, form unbreakable bonds, and never lose sight of your goals. I stand before you as proof that it is possible. I, Vegeta, Prince of all warriors, have faced the impossible and emerged victorious time and again. And if I can do it, so can you. Embrace your warrior spirit, push beyond your limits, and become the strongest version of yourself. The universe is vast, and the challenges are many. But within each of you lies the potential to achieve greatness. Unleash it, and show the world what you are truly capable of.